For sure.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of We Can't Stop Talking. That's what this show is going to be called. So, the cameras just went off. If you guys see this, we went live again, and you're like, what is going on here? We just ended the show. It was our first episode of a Lucas Live After Dark Relationship Edition. I don't know. We figuring it out. I have this wonderful panel here, and we were talking. Cameras went off. We shut it down. We thanked you all for being here. And then another topic came up that we were having the discussion. So I said, should we record? Should we go live? What should we do? So we're going to go live and ask this question. Lily had the question and Rob had a thought about it. I hope that people jump back in. They might not even know that we're actually, I'm going to go ahead and share this broadcast again. Quick part 2. Yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, Lily.
Yes.
And we will, as people get in, I'll reiterate, I'll restate the question for people who may not be here. It's really funny because I go live and do shows, right? I never like to go, I'm gonna wait for some people to get here. And the people who be there be like, who am I? Like, I'm gonna wait for some real people to get up in here because y'all ain't nobody. If you popping back in, say what's up. Say hello, let us know that you're back. Share the broadcast again. We're doing another one. I'm gonna text somebody real quick because I'm gonna tell them that we are back on. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome. It's like church. Come on in. The water's fine. It's like you already been baptized. I ain't got to do it. All right. Don't forget people who are coming in for the second part of R&B Fest. Might as well do my commercial R&B Fest. They ain't paying me enough to talk about R&B Fest. I'll tell you that much. What R&B Fest is this weekend? Make sure you come out to the R&B Fest. All right, R&B. That's not Rib Fest. That's R&B Fest, July 18th. Make sure you know.
That's a shame.
Listen, okay? I guarantee you. He said this is like a double dose. I feel like I'm a dope fiend. That's Carlton. We back. Thanks for coming back, my man. Share this broadcast. We got to jump back in. There's one more question that was asked offline, and we decided to come back and have this discussion. Mm-hmm. All right, Lily, go ahead and ask your question.
I think it was just more of I think it was a statement of like, I just assumed that men, there are.
You said all
men,
in general.
No,
okay, I'm sorry.
Men,
I'm sorry.
There are men that want to be married, right? And like there are women are looking to settle down, have relationships. My thing was, don't men want to be married? Like I think that men do want to be married. Mm-hmm. Like not all of them. Okay,
because not majority.
Not all women want to be married.
Okay, but you're thinking. You think it's an equal. You would assume that there's just as many men who want to be married as there are women who want.
Yes, to be married. I do believe that. I don't think that they admit it even to each other. Okay. And some men, I don't even know if they are aware that that's what they are looking for. Okay. Like, I mean, for instance, my husband wasn't looking for a wife.
Mm-hmm. He just found one.
I mean, if anybody
found
knows
a good thing,
him, if anybody knows him,
he was on 12th Street too. Let's not put it out there. I found him on 12th Street. He was on 12th Street.
You gotta be one to be found.
Not looking for a wife. He was not trying to settle down. Like he will tell you that he's told people, I never want to be married until. You know what I'm saying? He met me. You
tell him, Lily.
No.
Let him know.
But now it's like he values this marriage and he appreciates it and he loves it. And I don't. So, and I was raised, I was saying by my parents, but my dad is very masculine. He's very spiritual. He's very strong.
Yeah.
But he values family. Yeah. Like his kids are important to him. Like we're important to him. My mother is important to him. Family is important to him. He values his marriage. He loves family.
So do you guys in the comments
grew up thinking about men loving family?
Do men want to be married? In the comments, let us know. Carlton, Dree, people out there, do men want to be married? Let us know in the comments. Rob, you had a thought on this. What was your thought? I kind of want you to stand up.
Yeah, Rob really surprised me with his answer.
Rob scared her. Wait a minute.
Me too.
All right, go ahead, Rob. I'm even trying to hook up another camera. I'm gonna get a close up.
Yes.
He was like.
Like what?
Okay, go ahead. Rob. Tell him, Rob.
But wait, are you speaking for men in general or you as well?
He's speaking for men in general.
I'm speaking. Well, me, I've already been married,
and
I've been divorced, and that makes a difference.
Right.
And anyone who thinks that it doesn't is ridiculous.
It absolutely does.
It makes a huge difference on how, like, what I've had to heal from, what I've had to go through, all of that. But I'm a firm believer that men get what they want. They go out and they get what they want. And if you don't see a lot of marriages, you don't see a lot of weddings, then men don't want it.
Wow.
Because we go to the store, we go for what we want. And and usually when we go to the store for what we want, it's because we value it. And there has been a perceived lack of value in marriage for men.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlton said, marriage was the best thing that ever happened to me. I wasn't looking, but I found it. How long you been married, Carlton? Let us know in the comments.
30 years, you ain't see that.
Oh, he said it earlier.
Yeah,
My
he
fault.
said
My fault. Y'all good. Y'all on the show. Y'all in the show, on the show, and in the comments. Y'all doing better than me. Dree says some do, some don't. That's not an answer. You can't say both. That's not allowed on this show. Sometimes you do. Sometimes. So please give us a real answer. I would say, Demetrius, what do you think? What do you think? Do men want to be married? You guys, guys you're around, are they like, man, one of these days I'm gonna
what
get
y'all be
this
talking
tux?
about?
Some of the
Say
guys,
yes to the tux.
I want to know.
y'all
What y'all be talking about?
some of the guys that I grew up with, I did not expect to be married.
And they are.
And they are.
Okay, fair.
And whereas I was the one who was expected to be married, and I'm not.
Okay.
So
So,
That was not a dig.
she just be talking. She can't control it. Oh,
This is helping me. 'Cause
looking
I
at
went
my
through a whole
boys.
situation today, so this is helping.
yeah.
and I'm thinking like,
Yep.
I want to ask y'all, what am I doing wrong? But again, I think some men have a fear of leaving the past life behind.
Okay.
I think a lot of men are fear of the temptation that may come along with it.
Okay.
Because you might have the most beautiful wife in the world, but there's always going to be one out there that, like, whoa,
No, you
you know.
What you talking about, Willis?
You talking about Willie?
I think some do.
Yeah, some do.
There are some who just make it perfectly clear that this ain't what I want.
Right.
But according to him, it's the majority.
Do you guys think? I mean, you guys, ladies. Wait, Shanti. Do you think the majority of men want to be married?
Are you asking me?
Me?
I'm asking. Yes. Shanti. That's a no.
Can I
Janine.
first?
No, just kidding.
No,
Anybody who has a text.
I did at
Today.
one point.
Still Rob messing me up.
No. I did at one point, but the dating pool is proving the
Yeah,
opposite.
because see, that might be the thing with the dating pool. It looks like pee and poop and nasty because it's not what you want. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I also think women have lowered their standard and they will allow a man to be whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
Why
Yep.
go through? Because the wedding is very expensive. A divorce is very expensive. All of this is it's a very serious business thing, right? So I
It
think
is
there's a lot of
definitely
men
business.
who are like,
Ministry,
well,
all of
if
that.
we could have all this, right? Like, like they already got it all. You are a wife. You treat him like it can lend a man to be like, we ain't gotta do all that. Was on Martin. He was like, girl, we ain't gotta do all that. We could just da 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 da. And she was like, is that how you really feel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, so I could see a lot of men being like, it's just a lot of pressure, man. I don't know how to pay for this big day and stand in the tux and get my dudes to stand in the tux. I don't know. We could
I
just
think
be
you hit
cool.
the
What
nail
they
on the head,
say,
though.
why buy
Buy
the cow?
buy-
You can get the milk
Milk
for free
it.
or something like
Yep,
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think,
We back. We back.
and I don't get paid to think so.
Uh-huh.
What I think is, I think some men want to be married, but I think the thought of marriage may scare some
Fair.
some dudes.
Yep. Because they don't want to
But
give
then
up
on the
half of their
flip side, I
PS5.
think
All they got is a
some
PS5.
men-
I'm not giving them half of my PS5. You crazy, girl.
some
It's
men,
all I own in my life. You gonna take my games and my one controller? Not today. You gonna take one
Am I one control?
controller? I gotta split up my two controllers. Now I only got one because you took half. Not gonna happen. Taking half. Dudes be scared. We gonna have to sign a prenup. We need a prenup for my PS5.
And-
Okay, sorry.
And
That's
then
a
on the
shame.
flip side, I think for those of us that's been married and been divorced, depending on the divorce, I think it sways decisions on
Fair.
I don't ever want to go through that again.
Fair.
Yeah.
My situation, on the other hand, it was so quick and so short. It was just like, I'm somebody's wife. Bye. You don't want to be here? Okay. You know, you take what you came with.
Let's
Take
zoom in
this.
on her
I'm
right
going to take this. And we're going to go on and mutually agree to go on and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make, if I'm in a ring fighting myself, why am I going to just stand in the ring and keep fighting myself? So I think depending on the divorce, and that's no shade towards my ex, you know, he may be a good dude, but he wasn't a good dude for me, you know.
That's
Go
deep.
you know, go on and do you.
Women don't be feeling like that. Let a man mess around and be a good man to another woman. Y'all be like,
Listen here,
after
girl.
all that I done to raise.
Hopefully I taught him something that you ain't going through to go through.
Sometimes it look like that, but it ain't. It don't really
It's
be
not
that.
really what it is.
Yeah, you know, everything look good for Facebook, Twitter,
Absolutely.
Instagram, and your job, and your motorcycle, and your car, and your rims. Everything look good. But on the inside, you broken, you dark, you're
especially if you
behind
do the
closed
work.
door. You ain't who you portraying to be when you not behind the closed door. You know what I'm saying? So I think divorce is ugly. It can become ugly. I mean, thank
And it
God
can
mine
shape-
wasn't, because I just was like, oh, you can
split.
go on a year. I gave you a year to come back.
The PS5 was,
Even with you
take it.
take that.
Both
You
of
can take
them.
the. You listen. You can have a house if you want the house.
She said, you know,
It didn't go that way, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, that's.
Right.
I mean, I was so done,
Right.
and I, you know, like I tell people now, you know, and this is talk about me. I grieved my marriage while I was in my marriage.
Yes,
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
with that being said,
Absolutely.
you know, my divorce just was final May 15th or 19th or something like that. So, grieving while I was in the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been single for a long time because I grieved it while I was in it. I healed while I was in it, you know. So therefore, with that being said, am I ready to date? Yes. Am I somebody's wife? Absolutely. Did divorce change me? It made me look at some stuff that I could have done differently, like not jump ahead of God, not go off course and get rained on a little bit, and come back to the dating pool. The dating pool, I was single 10 years before my ex. And the dating pool was trashed in, like Lily said. But it didn't sway me from wanting to try again, you know, being married and being divorced.
I love that. Brittany, shout out to Brittany. Brittany logged in, and Rob, I'm going to get to your point. Brittany said, logged in from her hubby's account. She said, hi, y'all. She said, no, men don't want marriage. We women also don't require it. So it's lost its value.
Yeah,
In
I
her
agree
opinion.
with that. I
Fair.
agree with that.
Fair.
Is that like settling, basically? Is that
I think that the world has. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
Rob, quick point, and
Yeah,
then we'll
Rob.
get here.
Okay, so
And we're gonna wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get home to my wife because I was asking y'all, y'all got anywhere to go? I got places to go. I'm playing.
No.
I was trying to blame y'all. We got shows to watch. All right, go ahead.
I mean, I kind of look at it like this, you know, I'm managing all of the things that I'm managing in my life already. Am I going to bring an entity into my life to now criticize me, tear me down? I mean, yeah, there's going to be some parts where it's going to be building up and all of this and that, but the majority of it is going to be clashing, a lot of clashing until you figure out who each other are. It's just natural. And if my life is rolling on all cylinders and all I need is sex, like in my mind, all I need is the only thing missing in my mind is sex. And maybe a little bit of companionship. Can I get that? Can I go out and find that without being married?
Interesting.
Rob, who
Could
are
you
you?
shit?
I am shocked.
Y'all
Shocked. Me too.
Man is honest. Listen, ladies.
I mean, I love the answers.
He's
but
being
I
honest.
just-
Could you
Let me give you
shift
guys.
that?
Let me give you something that Rob just said. This is something that happens in business. As a corporate trainer, we used to teach this thing called Tuckman Stages of Group Development. It was forming, storming, norming, then performing. So you're forming, and he talked about clashes. You're storming because after the butterflies go away, you now like, I'm not okay with some stuff that I was okay with yesterday because chemically I was just into you. I was high on dopamine, right?
Yeah.
And now that that's coming down, we got some problems. So you start storming. There's some storming going on. People who make it through that phase go into the norming. We start to find some norms in our relationship, or in business, you'd find norms in the business, right? And then you start performing together at peak efficiency. So when Rob was making that point, I was thinking, I've heard this somewhere before. And if that's something that happens on a corporate team in business, we handle the most important business of our lives and our relationships because we're raising children and building a home and things that will last, and our faith and all of that. We're building things that will last forever. So I think that was a great point. someone else had something.
I'm just
anything else?
flabbergasted.
She's flabbergasted. Not
I just-
personally at Rob.
I'm
Are you?
just
He's just
flabbergasted.
saying.
I
Are you
mean,
not going to talk to him anymore? Are you
I
a friend of
I
them on
think that
Facebook?
people, I think.
She didn't say no. She was like, maybe. I don't know.
I just-
She didn't say no. Like, possibly.
I thought Rob was one of the guys. I thought Rob was one of the guys up here that wanted to be married.
I'm not speaking.
Hold your mic up. Hold your mic up.
Okay, I'm not speaking entirely
What's up,
for
Sierra?
myself.
Yeah.
I'm speaking.
We've been in the
From-
barbershop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a lot of men. I mean, and we got a lot of boys, and you know, and I'm observant. I'm observant of women. I'm observant of men, and from my observation, men tell each other the truth. Women don't tell each other the truth, and
And men don't always tell their woman the truth. They don't always tell them they don't want that.
Men cannot tell their women the truth because they cannot handle it. And in the majority of the instances, it's like, okay, does my hair look good? Well, it doesn't. I mean, that's a harsh reality.
You want to look big in this dress? Bigger than you ever.
And here's the thing.
What?
He said, well, it doesn't.
Actually, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad you asked, girl. You better go out with your hand leaning to the side.
Well, it doesn't.
Even if it's given gently,
Clip that, right?
Yes.
even if it's given gently,
Yes.
Yeah.
even if the truth is given gently in love, women have a hard time receiving criticism or anything that they view or feel like it should be the opposite. I had my ex-wife tell me, no, just lie to me. She told me that because she'd come out of the room and she'd be dressed and she'd say, do I look okay? I'm like, you look great. She's like, just tell me the truth. It's like,
Actually, you look terrible.
Well,
it's like,
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's some things that you can work on. Right?
Yeah, right.
There's some things that you can work on, but
You can stand to lose 50 pounds. Like, dang, that's a lot. Like,
she's like, well, you know what? I just rather you.
you lied to me. That's a Neo
It's like,
song.
okay, well,
So from now on, I got
I
you.
think
Okay.
think that values have changed. Just over time. I sound like an old person, but I feel like people's values have changed because back in the day, you know, I'm done. I'm
Girl
just done.
said, "You just look like a 10." What do you mean? Do you look good? You know you don't look good. We got the same mirrors. No. All right, go ahead. No, that's just people just being silly.
I cannot.
All right, go ahead.
No, I just think that values have changed.
Fair.
And I think that if 50 years ago, excuse me, if we would have asked this question, more men would say, yes, absolutely, I want a wife.
True.
What has changed that all of a sudden that's not valued?
I would
You
say,
know what I
I'll
mean?
tell
And
you. I got
and
the
It's
answer.
just like that's it.
Yep.
Because what is it?
I'm gonna give you something.
What's
What's
the
up,
answer?
Jenny Can Cleaning? Make sure you guys check out Ace Carpet Cleaning as well, one of our advertisers. Shout out to my friend Jenny Can. Shout out to Jenny. So listen, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Some things have changed.
reeling is like.
So,
I want the answer. You got the answer. I want it.
and I want all the guys to say. Here's what I
Yes,
think.
please, all the guys.
One thing that I think has changed. Number one is women have stopped requiring it. It was said earlier.
Yes, it's the
Men,
convenience of everything.
women have
Yes.
no idea their ability to birth anything. You birth children, you can birth things into the earth. But it is also cultural and collective because if girl A has to be married and you got to pay for the cost of a wedding is absolutely ridiculous. If he thinks he has to do that, he thinks he has to buy you the biggest ring because it's not like before where only your family and friends was going to see it. You're going to put it on social media and all this stuff. Everything has to be bigger and grander. And that's a lot of pressure. Women don't understand the pressure that men feel just
I'm
trying
interrupting
to provide.
because I did not do that. That's the
Lily,
thought of what
Lily,
it is.
Lily, that's why you're married.
No, but that's the thought. Like,
but
we
true.
didn't spend a ton of
That's
money
you
on
gotta
our,
know your
on our
person.
That's
wedding.
very fair.
Like
I'm
we
not
didn't.
a
That
flashy
wasn't a
person
requirement
either.
for me.
I don't
We
have
go
to
to
be
courthouse.
to
Well,
with a jet.
y'all need to start wearing that on some t-shirts. I'm a courthouse kind of girl. I'm a courthouse girly. You need to get some hats or something. Courthouse.
I make sure y'all
I'll
just
go
let me know.
wherever.
Can
Just-
I say
so,
something?
so let me finish this real quick. So
Okay.
look, so it's like this.
And
So
then
one
let me
and
say
women, and
something
then you'll say
after you're
something.
done.
Women, and then if the competition lowers the price, so it costs X amount of dollars for gas, but over here and over there and over there and over there and over there and over there, gas prices are lower, and now people can
You
see.
saying women is gas price low?
That's the only way. I'm just the gas price is
It's
high right now.
it's
And then
it's
right,
all right,
just go with me,
it's
go
all
with me.
right, it's all
And
right.
then
Let 'em
and,
have
and
it,
this is
let 'em
something that I don't and this is something that I feel for like my young son who's in his 20s and things. I think people struggle to commit because that people used to think there was plenty of fish in the sea. Now they can see them.
Yeah.
So they can see the whole world of people. They think they can catch any of them, which they probably can't. But and so they also are like, hold on, it's 1,000 people here, and they're struggling to commit. Like I said, I grew up, we ain't had that many channels. I was watching the Cosby Show. I thought you were supposed to be Bill, she was supposed to be Claire, y'all supposed to build a family. That's where I got my model. My parents were married, had difficulties, but I saw it. I learned to walk, just like Rob's book, because I saw it. So I did want to be married. And even when I got a divorce,
We don't have shows and stuff like that now.
true. Even when I got a divorce, I knew I was going to be married again soon. I knew it. I was like, I am a relationship dude. I am a
Yeah.
married man. That's who I am. That's what I want to be. But to say to me, if you ask me, do the majority of men want to be married? I don't think so. And I think we're all of a certain age too. So we also have to take that into account at some points in life too. I think men have gone through enough, just like women have gone through enough, where they start to question whether they want that or not. Rob.
Okay,
skipped me.
I did. Wait, Lily.
I wanted to say something real quick. Okay, I'm sorry. No, just listen.
You definitely getting shamed.
So
I know.
I feel like I want to go back to the cost of the wedding, the cost of the ring, the cost of the this, the cost of the that. That okay, so there are some women who value that. Okay, that's fine. That's people. There are some people in life that value those things. That was not a requirement for me. Okay, the
Did
requirement.
you tell your man that?
Like we loved each other. We just wanted to get married.
And you talked about that.
I didn't say even growing up. I never wanted a big wedding. You just heard me say
Did you tell
I
your-
don't have a whole bunch of friends. I don't have a whole bunch of people in my circle. When I get married, this is what I want.
Did you tell him that?
Yes.
Okay, I think that also doesn't always happen.
No,
Women
I
are
know,
watching
but-
Say Yes to the Dress and they're like, ooh,
Okay, but wait, but let me
ooh.
finish though.
And then the
I
man's
also
like,
feel
"Ugh."
like men use that. I want to say this.
Men use
I
that.
feel like
That's true.
men
I would
use.
say that's true too. That
Men
happens.
use their finances
happens.
as an excuse. Why? I want to wait till I'm all the way right.
There's a part of us that does,
You know
but
what
there's
I
a part
mean?
of people
Yeah.
who play.
And it's like, well, you hear women all the time say, you don't have to be all the way right.
Yes.
But you can't even take them
oh
to the
my
Cheesecake
God.
Factory.
You know, you can tell, let me tell you something.
Like,
I don't
but
care
you
about
don't.
the Cheesesteak Factory.
You
Like,
can
we
give
was
me
about
a,
to get
bu-
married
you
this
can
week.
give
Made
me
me
a
so mad
Buffalo
when that
Blast.
Buffalo
all day.
Blast? Okay, she'll go for a
the
Buffalo
From
Blast.
the
from
Cheesecake Factory.
Factory.
Give me a Buffalo Blast
Right.
all day.
Right.
No, but seriously, I think it's if people valued marriage more and understand, like this show is about relationships, but you do have folks on here that are spiritual, we're saved, we're believers. At the end of the day, I've been in long relationships, but marriage is different. It's different. There's a different feeling, there's a different connection, and there's a different responsibility. And people are afraid of that, and they don't value it the same. And so I believe that there's a lot of excuses. Well, I got to get my money up. What that's the whole point. God wants you to build together. That's the whole purpose. But to just put it on the woman like, well, women want this and women want that.
That's fair.
I don't feel like I'm I'm an intelligent woman, but I don't require and did not require a huge wedding or a huge ring or a huge whatever. My first ring is not the ring that I have now. You see what I'm saying? We built together. The home that we were in is not the home that we have now. The car that we had then is not the car that we have now. You know, so
That's great.
Your marriage is about building. So
I love it. We're gonna have one last comment, Rob. If you could close us.
He
Oh,
needed-
sorry, Dimitri. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
So what about the men
Okay.
that how do I put this? Sometimes it's not about the cost of a wedding and those type of things. Sometimes when a person has been in a relationship with someone for so long, they look at the failures in their relationship. And they may be scared to go into that marriage. And then here comes the divorce. And then here comes half and this and that. What about that guy? Because some guys just not really scared to get married.
Yeah.
But now we're not talking about the ones that's been in a relationship for 1 year, 2 years. Some who have been in relationships 5, 10, 15 years and still ain't tied to knot. But within that timeline, this has happened. That's happened. this pain, this betrayal, this, that, you know,
Yeah.
but they're scared to go into the marriage because of the guilt of the past. I sing a song and it says, how do you handle the guilt of your past? How do you deal with the shame?
Yeah.
Is
love
it
it.
possible that maybe that just wasn't the person?
Of course. I would say so. I would say it. You
More
meet the
so
right
than-
person, and you may not have wanted to get married, but you can't see your life without this person, and you do have a desire. I think men want to lock it down. I think men don't want whoever they with to be with anybody else, but they don't always necessarily picture the cultural norms of walking down an aisle, standing with their guys,
Yeah.
getting married, and in a lot of ways, they're like, we basically already like that. So they're like, it's the ceremony. For some of them, that it's just like that's a lot, but doesn't mean it shouldn't happen if that's what people want. And I think marriage is honorable and good. Go ahead, Rob.
So I work in the wedding industry, and I deal with individuals who
Actually, Rob. I was doing this call. That's how you push the button.
walk the aisle every weekend.
Yeah.
And,
Do you see this?
you know, I've had conversations with individual from men like, look, we haven't had sex in 3 months. It's like there's a level of entitlement that I don't know. So I'm going to ask the ladies, what are men entitled to? Because as women, you know what you're entitled to from a man.
You're saying in a
You know,
marriage.
in a relationship,
Okay,
you know that a man is going to come in and going to try to provide. He's going to try to protect you. He's going to try to create some level of security. What is a man entitled to?
So do you mean in terms of sex or just in general? Because you were talking about sex.
Well, was that
Like-
one of the things? I don't know. You could answer anything.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was specific.
Just in general. So we know, society knows men are going to do this. Now, of course, you got the boys out here who are just playing around and they're not bringing anything to the table. But men are going to provide, they're going to protect, and they're going to be a level of security for you.
Yeah.
You just understand.
Even before you're married.
You understand that it's a given. It's a bias. It's a norm that is society. What is it for men? What
So
is it for women to
Women
give?
too, man.
I'm gonna talk not from a society perspective, but from a spiritual perspective, because that's how I base my marriage. And I'm going to say submission. And so that
Before you're married?
no, I thought he was saying what
Are you saying before?
you're saying in the marriage?
Because I thought he was saying we are expected to do that day one. Like,
Did you mean before?
don't you expect us to provide?
He was
so
talking about
here's-
providing. He was talking about providing.
No. Here's
Yeah.
the reality. Here's the reality. For a woman to say yes, she has to see a husband. For a man to propose, he does not have to see a wife.
Oh, he doesn't.
I don't.
He's saying society does not require that.
Does
Because,
not
like,
require a woman to be a wife
in all
It
ways.
requires
And
a
a lot
man
of-
to be a husband to
Interesting.
propose.
Oh,
Because a lot of people would say he's not doing A, B, and C, girl. Why would you marry him? He's not shown you that yet.
oh, he ain't got no job. Why would you
Maybe
marry
not.
him?
Maybe not. He
Okay,
don't
I'm
have a
saying.
job, but he's not using his money to take care of you yet, or something. I don't know. I mean, is he paying for all the dinner? Like, what is his
So
responsibility?
I think that goes back. Now, this is just my answer. I'm talking a lot, but I'm just saying this is just my answer. I think these are a lot of society answers or perceptions that women have this expectation that men are supposed to provide before they get married and all of these other things. Like
They're supposed to pay for all the dates, right?
you're talking to 3 women who it sounds like we got it together.
Do you expect
Like,
the
you
man
see
to
what
pay-
I'm
Do you
saying?
expect
Like,
the man to pay for the dates when you're dating?
I don't
Not all the time, no.
Majority of the time?
I don't know. No, I mean,
Y'all
here's-
tell him that? That's what I be wondering. Like, y'all be like,
if a
no,
man,
I got it.
If a man is asking me on a date, then yeah, I'm thinking that you're going
Are
to.
you asking men on dates?
I found my man on 12th Street. I don't know how many
Because
times I got
let
to
me
tell
just-
you. No.
You don't listen. That's why we on here for 6 hours. You just don't listen.
I'm trying
All
to
right.
tell you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair. All right. We got to wrap this up. Go ahead, Shanti. What you?
I feel like I don't think that a man has to pay all the time. I think that women should take men on dates. I think that I think whatever I've always said, one of the reasons why I may not be married yet is because all the things that I want my husband to be, I want to at least be half of that. So if I'm not working to be those things, then I ain't supposed to be married yet. But if I want to be taken on dates, I'm going to take you on a date. You know, we have Valentine's Day, then we have Sweetest Day. Well, Sweetest Day is gonna be your Valentine's Day.
Sweetest
Like,
is like Father's Day. Somebody get that.
but I'm just
Here
saying.
goes some Skittles, brother. You like Skittles, don't you? You still like M&M's.
No, but I'm just saying I would want to treat my man the way I would want him to treat me. So there are a lot of women who are like, no, you gotta pay for this and you gotta da 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 da. I don't believe in that. I think that we should it shouldn't always be the
Everything
man
should be
doing something.
reciprocated.
Absolutely.
If you come in, protect and provide, and that's gonna soften me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, let me cook him some dinner.
Absolutely.
I'm about to get something killed, or you know what I'm saying? Like, reciprocate what you want.
Right.
And sometimes that reciprocation comes with intimidation because you have the boys that come in thinking they, you know, want a woman to submit. But then when you start submitting and it's like, hey, you know, I can do, you know, hey. And it's like, I ain't used to that. And it's like,
Right.
well, dang, you know, I'm
Supposed to do.
you know.
Yeah.
And then they feel like, then, you know, sometimes dudes feel like they got to one up you. Like, you made me feel like I had to one up you. Like, what? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah, and I think let me close with this. I think it comes down to communication. It's we always know that, but it truly is setting the first. You got to know you, because people are Pastor. Shout out to Pastor Richard Bennett. He always said most unmet expectations come from unexpressed expectations. The expectation is in your mind, and you think, don't all men know that all women want? No, I don't know. The last woman didn't. She wanted something else, and I don't know. And so we're not expressing it, and vice versa. The man may be afraid to say certain things that he wants because now all you care about is this, and all you care. Now he's like, all right, never mind. Let me stop asking for that then, because it isn't all I care about. But if you're going to keep putting me in that category like a dog, I'm gonna just stop asking. So we have to be careful with that. We have to communicate. And I thank God, what I found in my marriage, it just takes time and willingness. And I think that's the most beautiful part about time, willingness, and a good support system, I would say, is a great thing. And that is what's helped me and my wife through our marriage. Is like, we're both pretty patient people. We're both very loving people. We're both very giving people, willing to do things to change and grow. And it has served us well. And Lily, I'm sure you can say the same thing. You said it. We were young. Me and my wife got together. I was 25, she was 22. You were, whatever age we are, and we grow together. So everybody out there listening, it really is about growth. People are in different places. I think we all first need to do that self-assessment to say, what do I really want? Not just these broad terms, but really get specific with it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys again. We tried to close this down once before, and this group won't leave my studio.
And another thing.
And one more episode.
And somebody mentioned entitlement on it. You are not entitled to my money when we are not together.
You guys,
This
wonderful.
women, poor men.
Okay, nobody's entitled to. We're going to do this again. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys who have been in the audience. Comment. Go back and watch episode 1 if you missed it. If you got 6 hours, go back and watch that. This is like the cat. This is like the Cat Williams episode of Club Shay. Shannon Sharp. You know, Club Shay. It was like took me like 4 days to watch all of that.
Surprised me.
Thank you. That ain't right. I said we're gonna leave here.
No, it's great.
Okay.
It's really great.
All right,
No, I'm very intrigued.
Okay, good.
by
She turned around and was like,
conversation.
"I can't believe you." I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good. I think you're terrible. I can't believe.
Final thought.
Final thought.
Remove all of these expectations and these thoughts. Just genuinely meet people and genuinely learn to grow.
Yeah.
And I think once you stop thinking about who's paying, who's doing this, who got what responsibility, it's like you guys just met. Like, just have fun and just enjoy. And when you just enjoy and you have fun and you embrace, you create friendship. And then that friendship blossoms into the next thing.
Absolutely.
So.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Shani. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Demetrius. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, audience. Thank you, watchers. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time on Lucas Live After Dark. This has been part 2. Have a good night, everybody.